We're going to talk about how we knew we were ready, the symptoms she had, the cravings, and a little bit more, just so you guys know. Let's get into this.
It's a long-awaited first trimester update. We're just going to put it all in one video, so you guys know.
For the first thing, it's how we knew we were ready. How do we know? Were we ready even?
Are you really even ready, to be honest? No.
No, we were trying, so
yeah.
In that sense, we were ready because we were actively trying to have a kid. How we knew? I feel like we're just at a point in our life that it feels right. I don't know how else to say it, really.
We've been together 7.5 years and
we're engaged. We will be married by the time she's born.
We were kind of like struggling between like planning a wedding and like having kids.
Yeah.
And the fact that family members are getting old. I'm 26 now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We just kind of weighed in all the factors and basically figured out what our priorities would be. Like, would it be more important for us to have our grandparents be able to go to our wedding that have had health issues, or would it be more important for them to meet a great grandchild?
Yeah.
So we just kind of weighed what we thought was important to us and what we value.
And we're at a really good spot in our career. The last few years, it's just picked up every single year. It's gotten better and better and better. So as far as like that goes, it's a no-brainer that like we can handle it. At least we think so. You know, it's our first kid, so
it's gonna be challenging, but we'll be all right.
Sure.
Everybody says kids change your life, so
yeah, looking forward to it. The next one is how we found out.
A little backstory on it. I had been tracking my ovulation since May.
Yeah.
I never got a positive LH test. If you don't know what an LH test is, it's basically saying that you're ovulating. And when it says you're ovulating, you have like a 24 to 48 hour period.
Yeah.
That's it. Not even 48 hours all the time.
So we were trying, and she had not gotten a positive test since as far back as we were tracking it.
Yeah, and I was like tracking it when I was supposed to right away. And then I was like, okay, well maybe it's actually later than I thought. But a little backstory on that is I have used natural cycles for like a year and a half. And it's like this non-hormonal birth control. You just take your temperature every morning and it knows everything about everything.
We're not partnered with them, but Natural Cycles, we'd love to partner with you because she really stands by that.
Yeah, and it's been accurate for my period for a year and a half, so I thought it would be accurate for something else. I don't know, I feel like it wasn't as accurate for the ovulation as it was for the period, but that's okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
But long story short, I ended up getting my first positive ovulation in August. Yeah.
We went to Florida. We were on vacation. You guys have probably seen the video where she finds out, but she had a feeling. She told me, and then we... Yeah.
If you've been pregnant before, you just kind of know like the feeling. It feels like you're bloated, but it feels like something is there.
Something's there.
Like when I was like laying down before I found out, I was like, this is like such a weird feeling. It felt like there was like a golf ball like in my abdomen, but it didn't like hurt. It just felt like it was, I don't know, really inflamed. So
you can feel it's there. The next one is how we told our families. We also have that video. All these videos, I'll try to link them up here as we talk about these because we did do videos on these. But how we told our families is for like the grandparents, we bought them gifts, and the parents, like our grandparents and our parents, we bought gifts that said like you're gonna be a grandma or you'll be a grandpa or you're promoted to great grandparents.
Something
stuff like
cheesy
that.
And cute.
Yeah, we don't live in Minnesota, they live in Minnesota, so we got on like a FaceTime and watched them open the gifts and recorded their reactions. So in that video you see their reactions.
I think it would have been a lot more special to do it in person, but it's okay. You know, we chose to live in a different state. We knew this would happen eventually, so
1,000 miles away.
I could have waited till Christmas to tell everybody.
That would have been crazy.
And then they find out the gender, and you know, I don't think I would have been able to keep it a secret.
Yeah, and we did a gender reveal. We'll talk more about that in the second trimester recap, but they came down for the gender reveal. You guys can go watch that also on our channel. It was really hard to keep it a secret though for like a month. Like you were struggling. Every time you talked to your mom, you like wanted to say something to her, but she didn't know.
I tell my mom everything, and we talk like every day, every other day. So me not telling her for over a month, that's a long time.
Yeah, very. The next one is the first ultrasound.
It was so cool.
It was super cool.
Because like I said, if you've been pregnant or if you haven't been pregnant, the first trimester is very like weird. Like until you have your first ultrasound, it's just like hard to believe that it's there. You have all these symptoms and all this weird stuff happening to you, but you don't like believe that there's something there.
Yeah.
In other words, until you see it. So our first ultrasound, there was already a heartbeat, which caught us off guard.
He said it was pretty early, like to be able to see it, because it was like 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
We were like 6 weeks on the dot when we went in or something. Yeah, he was surprised that you could see the heartbeat, but it was a good thing.
We thought that for sure there could have been twins.
Yeah.
Twins don't really run in our family, and I see a lot of people talking about it all the time, like how they think they could have twins. But I legitimately thought I could. I felt like I was like bumping a little bit more. I was like so hungry I could eat a whole horse. And like
your what test was, what's it called?
The HCG levels were higher. My pregnancy test I took, the line was like dark.
In like
and
10 seconds.
According to how far along I was only like 3-4 weeks. I was like, dang. So either I'm further than I thought, or there's 2 or something.
And
so
she said it was turning before she flipped it over. That's just another thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been so surprised if we went in there and saw 2 babies, but it would have been cool.
It doesn't run in our family, but my grandpa had on his side somewhere close to him, they had twins, and they first went in and they didn't know they had twins. They couldn't see it. And then like their next appointment or their third appointment or something, they saw the second one.
And he told us that like a couple weeks after our first ultrasound, after they found out.
Yeah.
Because like we didn't tell anybody, like we told you, till I was like 8 or 9 weeks.
Yeah.
And our ultrasound was at 6 weeks. So in the back of our heads, we're like, dang, we don't have our other appointment until, when was it, 13 weeks?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, what if there's a whole other baby in there? Now I'm sitting here questioning because when
Call it like an invisible twin.
Because when we did the sneak peek test, it says that they're always accurate, like they always come back like right away. Okay, well our first one was inconclusive.
Yeah.
And that caught me off guard. I was like, why would it be inconclusive? It says
I didn't know if that meant it could be twins.
Yeah, like if they can't decide if there's a boy and a girl, you know, like something like that. So I was reading online, and of course Google says that that could be the case. We were just like double thinking everything.
Yeah, all signs led to us like believing that a little bit.
Yeah.
But we did go in for our second appointment, and there is only one. It's confirmed. You guys watched the gender reveal. There's only one. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
This is last thing on the twins talk. The first ultrasound pic, like my sac was really big. It was like really big for such a small little thing in there. So we're like, there definitely could be another one in there. And he was like, you're even lucky you're seeing this one. So we're like, well, dang, there really could be another one. Yeah. So it was just a crazy set of circumstances.
Symptoms and cravings. I'm just gonna say this. I've told this probably in a different video. I don't know if I have or not. But I thought it was suspect that the day before Kayla found out and I found out that she was pregnant,
that was the day I was supposed to get my period, and I didn't get my period that day.
Yeah.
But I didn't think too much of it.
We ordered pizza. I like spicy food. Like I love spicy food. And Kayla, sometimes she'll eat spicy food, sometimes not. Sometimes she'll like take it off or just not get hot. Well, we ordered pizza and I didn't want spicy food for some reason, but she ordered pepperoni and jalapenos on a pizza.
On fire.
She never in my life have I seen her get jalapenos on anything. If anything, she gets them taken off. And I was like, what? We didn't think about it again after that. Like,
went through a little jalapeno phase for like a week or 2.
Yeah. Come to find out, that means like your body's lacking energy or something and wants like energy. So that was the little baby.
It was definitely like, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, you know, you have to cut all energy drains and stuff like that. Like we were actively working out. So
and
I was taking like the pre-workouts, like all the stuff that has a crap ton of caffeine. So I'd have like an energy drink and my pre-workout a day, and I just had to cut all that cold turkey. I've been stuck with coffee. And I told Steph, by the end of this pregnancy, I'm not gonna want any damn coffee anymore.
Guys, after 2 weeks of getting coffee with her, I'm done with it. Like I got one today, but I'll probably never get iced coffee like I used to.
I don't think I will either. I think this will forever change my mind.
Do you have any other cravings though? Or what were the, oh, okay. Time out. Symptoms. We forgot to touch on that. Mm-hmm. The headaches.
Yeah, it's been since day 1.
She was getting
I think I even had
ragers.
them before we found out. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, she was getting rager headaches. Mm-hmm. Like bad. Knock you out for a few days bad.
Before I got pregnant, I've gotten migraines like every now and then, a few times a month, but nothing like this crap.
Yeah.
This makes me just want to be done with pregnancy. like everybody says it gets better in 2nd trimester, which it did a little bit, but I've gotten a few that are pretty bad.
The first try was real bad.
The end of the 1st trimester is when it kind of got awful.
Also, you were tired.
Really tired.
Yeah, those were really the only 2 things you told me.
Bloody noses.
Oh yeah, bloody noses still.
Honestly, I feel like I say to my friend all the time, like, I have a pretty symptomless pregnancy.
Yeah. So how has it affected our daily life? Like what in our daily life has changed? I will say this.
Like everything.
We used to get up early. There would be time.
Not like super early. I'd get up at like 8.
Yeah, I would get up earlier. But now, since she doesn't get up as early as she used to, and if I get up as early as I used to, it messes up her sleep. So
it's just like
kind of changed.
A hit or a miss.
Yeah, it's changed our waking up times. Like certain days there'll be reasons like I have to get up early. We have a lot to do or something. So I still will. But I don't know, it's just kind of changed like our morning routine, I guess. And then also we used to get like energy drinks or like pre-workouts.
Go to the gym.
We don't go to the physical gym as often. I still work out every day.
I don't work out every day.
No.
But my daily life has just changed binge because I just want to do nothing. Like I was like that in the first trimester. It makes you like super unmotivated and you feel guilty, and then you're like, well, I'm growing a human, and it's just like kind of a battle in your head like every day.
And then
I just feel like I don't get as much work done, and then I'm like down on myself, and then the days that I feel good, I'm like, yeah, I can go to the gym today, and then I focus on things around the house, and by the time I want to go to the gym, I'm tired.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you do work, and then you do like some work, and then you're like, oh, I got more to do in a little bit, and you're feeling it, and then all of a sudden you're tired because you did work.
And then there was days where I'd have migraines for days, weeks.
Yeah, that was tough.
So it's just been an adjustment.
You know, it sucks when you see somebody like with a migraine because there's nothing you can do. You give them, like when you're pregnant, she can't take all the same medicine that usually works for her. We take the same things, like etc. You can't take that. So
that was the only thing
you can do is ice packs. I mean, you can take like whatever they recommended you that you were taking. You can put your feet in warm water. We're trying everything.
Peppermint
on
oil.
the temples.
That probably helps better than the damn pills, to be honest.
Yeah, that is it for the first trimester recap. We're definitely going to do a part 2 and a part 3. Hopefully they're more entertaining videos. I know this is like a sitting talking one.
Well, a lot of people like
well overdue
want to know the answer to these, so
yeah,
if you are pregnant and going through your first trimester, just remind yourself that it's okay.
You're growing a human.
It's really hard to like tell yourself that and believe it, like it'll be okay, but it's fine. Literally just do what your body says, because it'll bite you in the butt later if you don't. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The second trimester recap will be in like
soon, probably
8 weeks.
We're closing in on the third one.
I have 18 weeks now, so 26 weeks.
We're gonna drop it, like this one was overdue from the first trimester, but we're probably gonna drop the second trimester recap like right after the second trimester is over.
But yeah, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when we post.
Go Dolphins, they play tonight.
Still drop your baby girl name suggestions because we asked you to do that in the last video, and we're still open to ideas, so
go check all those videos out that were linked up above and check them out.
But we'll see you guys later.
Thanks.